Hey everyone, my name is Maddie. I am a woman, I am a detransitioner, and most importantly, I am a human being who yesterday was heartbroken to hear of the death of Charlie Kirk. And not just death, but assassination, let that be clear. I love Charlie Kirk now, but in this moment, which seems to be causing great division when it should be bringing us closer together, after all, we have all lost a brother in humanity, I'm reflecting on myself and the fact that several years ago, I could never have imagined myself making this video, let alone caring about this at all, because several years ago I was living as transgender and I was steeped in liberal ideology. And at the same time, I was so close minded that I actually could not participate in politics at all. So all of my political beliefs and opinions I got from other people and adopted them as my own without much critical thought. Since I've detransitioned, I've rejoined the world and gotten interested in politics, which I think is important if we care about humanity. I discovered Charlie Kirk about a year ago or so, and from the beginning, he has stood out to me as one of the strongest, clearest voices in the conversation. I love his groundedness in morality, in family, and values, and the clarity and strength in his voice when he speaks. What he says just makes sense, and I can tell that he really, truly believes it. And so even when I don't fully understand his perspective, or maybe don't even agree with it, my natural curiosity is there with an openness to learn and try to understand. I pulled this quote from one of Charlie's videos. He said, "What we as a culture have got to get back to is being able to have reasonable disagreement where violence is not an option." Yesterday, Charlie died standing up for what he believed in. Let it be known that inconsequential people are not targeted the way that he was. He put himself at risk, even though he had a family with two small children, because he stood up for what he believed in so strongly. So let's not let his death be in vain. It shouldn't even need to be stated that violence is bad. We shouldn't need to be saying things like, well, I didn't really agree with him, but he shouldn't have died. He shouldn't have died, period. And we don't need to be justifying that we care about the loss of a human life to violence. We also shouldn't need to be trying to compare different lives lost to violence as though that matters. All lives lost to violence are not right, are not justifiable. And I really implore you to consider that even if you yourself say that you're someone that doesn't stand for violence, if you are on the side that is creating and instigating violence, you may very well be on the wrong side. And as somebody who has changed my mind many times, I implore you all to be open to change inside of yourself, to be open to having conversations, to be open to learning from other perspectives, because if violence is still happening, you may very well be wrong. And at this moment in time, this has to be a turning point when such a large and prominent speaker of truth has been killed in this way. Where do we turn to? We should turn to one another, to have conversations, to be open, to learn, not to divide ourselves further and further away. It's the division that is creating this confusion about the value of a human life, which it should not even be a debatable topic. I'm grateful that even in my own confusion of identity and past closed-mindedness, I never turned to hate, at least not towards other people. And I'm grateful to be where I am today, where I can hear truth and feel it resonate in my own being, knowing it to be true. And I'm grateful to Charlie Kirk for what he's done for me in providing a clear voice and an example of what it means to be a strong leader. I pray that his soul can rest in peace and that his family and loved ones can find healing, and that we can all move forward with love to have conversations and to decide that we are open to change, because it is a personal decision that one must make. So yeah, let's change. If we want violence to end, we have to decide to end it.